So whether it's crisscross applesauce, legs straight out in front of you, feet, soles of the feet together, however your legs are comfortable, ground into your sits bones, stack your vertebrae on top of itself, chin is parallel to the floor. Feel like there's a string out the crown of your head, stretching your spine and making it long. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly let it out. Continue taking deep breaths in through your nose and slowly letting them out through your nose. Take one more slow, deep breath in and slowly let it out. Take your arms out to the side, fingertips down. Flip your palms up. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reaching for the sky. As you exhale, arms come down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Plant your left hand down. Right hand palm up. Inhale, sweep your arm up, reach for the sky. Exhale, lean towards the left, stretching through your pinky fingers on your right hand all the way down to your sits bones of your right hip. Keep that right cheek on the floor. If you're trying to stretch your ribs through the side, you can walk your left hand out. You can bring it down to your elbow, whatever works for your body. Take one more deep breath. Inhale back up to center. Exhale your arm down. Plant your right fingers, left hand palm up. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, lean towards the right. Keep your left cheek down. Reach through those left pinky fingers. And keep breathing. Take one more deep breath. Inhale back up to center. Exhale your arm down. Flow side stretches. Right hand, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale your arm down. Left hand, inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Right, inhale up. Exhale, lean. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left side, inhale up. Exhale, lean. Inhale up. Exhale down. Stir the pot. Take your hands to your knees. Sit up straight and tall. You're gonna round your back and then start scraping the edges as you make your spine go in a circle. As big or as slow as you want, whatever works for you. If you find a spot where you feel a good stretch, you can stay there and then continue on. When you get to the back next time, you'll stop and switch directions. If you find that spot to stretch, you can stop and then keep going. When you come to the back the next time, you'll stop, sit straight up, roll your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and relax them down. Easy, seated easy twist is the next one. We've got a couple options for your legs. I'm going to turn on my mat, so if you can straighten both your legs out, you have the option to keep one leg straight. All right, so right foot, bend your knee, set your right foot to the inside of your left knee. You can keep your left leg straight. Right foot can stay on the inside. It can cross over to the outside, whichever of those two. If you want your left leg, a little bit more intensity in that hip stretch, you can bend at your left knee and tuck it in. So you've got that crisscrossed in there. Help stretch that left outside hip. So your choice. I think I'm going to go with a straight leg today and my leg crossed over. The knee to this up is the side that we're going to twist towards. Sitting up straight and tall, facing towards your extended leg or towards the front of your mat. Hands out to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist towards that upside, the up leg. Either hooking your arm around it to hug it in, hook your elbow on the outside to get a little deeper twist. Whatever works for your body. Gaze out, looking at the side, looking over your shoulder. Whatever feels good to you today. Remember, slow breaths in and out. Fill your chest, fill your belly, and then let it out. Take one more deep breath. To come out, we're going to inhale, sweep our arms up, back to center, and exhale them down. Uncross your legs, straighten your right leg. Left leg, bring your foot in. Again, inside of your knee, outside of your knee. And if you want a little more intensity, you can tuck that right foot back to your left hip. And you might find one side's different than the other. It's completely up to what your body says it feels like today. All right, sitting up straight and tall, hands out to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist towards that up knee, hugging it in, hooking the elbow to the outside. Gaze can be straight to the side, or if you can twist and look over your shoulder, whatever works. Take one more breath here. To come out, you're going to inhale, sweep your arms up back to center. Exhale them down. Uncross that leg. Straighten both legs out. Feet are towards the ceiling. Sits bones are nice and grounded. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Forward fold. So we're going to inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, reaching down as far as you can. So if you can make it to your shins and that's good enough, you can make it to your ankles, you can make it to your feet. If your lower back is bothering you, feel free to bend your knees a little bit because it's more important that we stretch that lower back than it is that we stretch the hamstrings. Take one more deep breath. And to come out, you're going to inhale, sweep your arms up, reach for the sky, lengthen your spine, and exhale your arms down to the sides. Seated head to knee. Right leg stays straight, left leg you're going to bring in. You can bring your sole of your foot to your calf. You can bring it to your knee this time if that's comfortable, or you can bring it all the way into your thigh. Whatever works the best for your body. Right leg stays straight. Hips are squared off to the front of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up, lengthening your spine. Exhale, hinge at your hips, coming down again as far as you can reach. So if you can reach just your shin, saving that lower back. Again, bend that right knee if you need to. Keep an active neck. Don't just let your head drop and droop. Take one more breath here. And to come out, inhale, sweep your arms up, reach for the sky. Exhale your arms down. Bring the soles of both feet together. And we are going to be bending over. So you might need to put your feet out farther. You might draw them in closer. Depends on what kind of stretch, what your hips will let you do, what the hip flexors will let you do. However far out you need to have your feet, whether they're really far out and you can bend over or whether they're really in close. And again, you may not get very far going over, and that's okay. It depends on what stretch you feel for your body today. So getting your feet settled. Hands can be on your ankles, they can be on your shins. Sit up straight and tall, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to gently pull yourself forward. And at some point you can round your back and curl over. You can push your elbows into your shins to open those legs up a little more. Again, letting your head point towards the ground, but don't just let it drop and be a big, heavy, empty weight. Deep, slow breaths in and out through your nose. On your next exhale, you may be able to deepen the pose and go into it a little bit more. Take one more breath here. To come out, you're going to slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Slowly bringing your head up. Head's the last thing to come up. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax them down. Extend your left leg straight, keeping your right foot bent. Again, whether it's at your calf, your knee, or up to your thigh, depends on what it feels like for your body. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, hinge over, coming down over that extended leg. Take one more deep breath here. To come out, you're going to inhale, sweep your arms up, reaching for the sky. Exhale your arms down. Extend both legs out straight. Take your hands behind you, whether you have your fingers facing away from you, facing towards you, or facing out to the side. It's all going to depend on what it feels like for your wrists and for your shoulders. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades together. That opens that chest up. Walking your fingertips as close as you can get them, tries to open that chest, help squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then if you have neck issues, you can tuck your chin. You can look straight ahead, or if you want, you can gaze up slightly. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in and out. 1 more. In and out. All right, walk your hands out to the sides just a little bit, maybe about mat width apart. Whether you're, this is again, hands are gonna be towards you. They can be out to the side. If you have wrist issues, you can always make a fist and put it down onto the mat. Reverse plank is the next one we're gonna go into. And we don't do this one very often, but I think it'll be pretty good. It all depends on how much your shoulders and wrists can handle. So with your feet out straight, you're gonna push into your hands, lift your hips up. Come up as high. So if you only come up a little, that's fine. If you can lift your hips up as high as you can to make that plank, whether your toes point or whether they face towards the ceiling, getting that little bit of strength in there. And exhale, lower down. Sit back up straight and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, reaching down as far as you can. Remember, bend your knees if your back is bothering you, and then you can always try and straighten them. Take one more deep breath. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reach for the sky. Exhale your arms down. Make our way into tabletop so you can swing your legs around, coming onto your hands and knees. Fingers are spread wide. You're pushing down at the base of your index finger and the meaty part of your thumb. Check your alignment. Your wrist, elbow, shoulder should be in a straight line, and your knee should be directly under your hips. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Knees are about hip width apart. Flat back is flat. Your toes can be curled. They can be tops of your feet on the floor, whatever's the most comfortable for you. We're going to run through a few rounds of cat-cow. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Two more times. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And back to a neutral spine. Little bit of balance here and some core work. We're going to do sunbird. So starting out in tabletop, right hand stretches straight out in front of you. Left leg sticks straight out behind you with a flexed foot pointing down towards the ground. You can gaze at the end of your mat, right between your left hand. Whatever works. Make sure you're still breathing. Suck that belly button in towards your spine, engaging those abdominal muscles. All right, time to crunch it on out. So elbow to knee, extend it back out, elbow to knee, extend, last one, elbow to knee, extend, bring your hand and knee down. Other side, left arm straight out, back, right leg straight back. And then we're going to crunch it. So elbow to knee and extend, elbow to knee, extend, elbow to knee, extend, bring it down. All right, another pose still on our knees, so hopefully your knees are doing okay. Remember, if you need to put a mat under them, you can. Thread the needle. Put the weight into your left hand. You're gonna inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it on through, coming down onto your shoulder. Don't crush your neck. Make sure the weight's in your shoulder and in your knees. Left hand can stay by your face. You can walk it up to the end of your mat. You can put it in your back pocket. Whatever works the best for you. Nice deep breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath here. If you moved your left hand, go ahead and put it back by your face. Push yourself up, come back up into tabletop. Get that foundation settled. Plant your right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. Exhale, thread it on through under your arm, coming down onto your shoulder. Again, double check that your weight is in your shoulder, not your head and your neck. Right hand can stay by your face. Walk to the end of your mat, go up in the air. You might find one side's tighter than the other, and your positioning might be different. Take one more deep breath. If you move your right hand, go ahead and bring it back by your face. Push yourself back up into tabletop. And as you can see, I've got my little helper here. Curl your toes, lift your hips, push back into down dog. Feet should be hip width apart, hands should be shoulder width apart. Take your dog for a little walk, so bend one knee, straighten the other leg, and then pedal your feet back and forth, straightening one leg and then the other. Lifting your hips up towards the ceiling helps put that weight more back towards your feet and not on your shoulders as much. Bringing both legs straight, heels drifting towards the floor. Right foot, you're gonna slide it so it comes just under your chest. So it's only about a half of a step forward. Toes are pointed towards the front of the room. Back foot, you're probably up on the ball of your foot. We're gonna walk our hands up our knees. So take your right hand to your right knee, push yourself up, coming up into a high lunge. You might need to do a little bit of shimmying with your legs so you've got that knee not going past your ankle. You don't want to be digging it in too far. You want your knee above your ankle or back slightly. If you feel like you're going to fall, you can take your stance a little bit wider. Hands can be to your hips, or you can inhale, sweep them up towards the sky, and relax your shoulders away from your ears. So you've stretched up and then relax. Take one more deep breath. We're gonna rotate our arms down into T. So right hand goes in front, left hand goes to the back, and your left foot's gonna pivot so it's parallel to the end of your mat. Warrior two. You might need to do the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle to get either the back foot back a little farther or the front foot farther forward. Whatever works to be able to get that base nice and settled. Tuck your tail feathers in, relax your shoulders from your ears, gaze out over your fingertips towards the front. And make sure you're still breathing. Deep breath in and out. If your shoulders are bothering you, you can always take your hands down to your hips. Take one more breath here. Windmill your hands down to the floor to frame that front foot. Pivot your back foot up onto your tiptoes. We're into that high lunge again. We're gonna slide your right foot back to meet your left foot. Come back into down dog. Take a breath here. Same thing, other side. Left foot, step it so it comes under your chest. And then walk your hands up your knees, bringing your torso up. Hands can stay on your hips, or you can inhale them up, relax your shoulders away. Back foot, you're still on the tiptoe. Front foot, toes are pointed towards the front of the room. One more breath here. Arms come to T. Back foot pivots to be parallel to the end of your mat. Lunge into that front foot. So again, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you need to move it farther forward or wiggle the back foot back more. So you've got that knee to ankle alignment. Tuck those tail feathers. Gaze out over your front fingers. And relax your shoulders from your ears. Take one more breath. Windmill your hands down to frame your front foot, back foot twist to get on your tiptoes. We're into that high lunge. Step your right foot up to meet your left foot, forward fold. And again, if your lower back's bothering you, go ahead and bend your knees a bit. And if you're reaching your hands to your shins and that's as far as you can come down, that's fine. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reaching for the sky. Hands come together. Exhale them down over your heart. Give your body a little shake out. We've got another few poses that we're gonna flow together. So come up to the top of your mat. Starting out in mountain pose, ground your feet into the mat, lifting your toes, rocking your feet side to side, getting your big toe, your pinky, and the 2 points on your heels settled. Tighten your quads so it feels like your kneecaps are lifting up just a little bit. Tuck your tail feathers down, so tilting that pelvis. Sucking those belly button into your spine is part of that as well. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Hands can be facing forward or facing your thighs. Chin is parallel to the floor, and there's a string out the crown of your head, lengthening your spine. Mountain pose. Take a few breaths here. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. If you feel balanced enough, you can close your eyes and take a breath. One more breath here. Take your hands to your hips. Left foot, regular size step back. And then pivot your heel in just a little bit so that your toes of your left foot are pointing toward the upper corner of your front mat. So just a little bit of an angle. Right foot, toes are pointed towards the front. Lunge into your front knee. So here, once you've got this up, you might find that you need to move up your back foot forward or back a little bit. Get your legs settled. If you feel like you're really getting wobbly, take your feet a little bit wider than hips, maybe about shoulder width. That'll help with your balance. All right, once we've got our hips, our foundation, we're gonna inhale, sweep our arms up, reach for the sky. Relax your shoulders away, warrior one. You should feel that left hip pulling towards the front, pulling your right hip back. One more breath. Keep your legs right where they are. Left hand comes down to your left thigh on the back side of it. Right hand, you're gonna flip your palm facing backwards and give a little bit of a back bend for reverse warrior. Gaze can be forward, up towards your hands. Take one more breath. Bring both hands to your hips, straighten your spine, step forward with your left foot, coming back towards mountain pose. Again, getting your feet settled. Thighs engaged, tail feathers tucked, hands facing forward to your sides, shoulders relaxed, chins parallel, and lengthen your spine through your crown. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Hands to your hips. Left or right foot, step back, regular size step, kick that heel in just a little bit so your back toes are pointed towards the front corner. Lunge into your front knee. Get your base settled, so if you've got a wiggle front foot back or front foot forward, get that settled. Don't have your knee go past your ankle, so make sure that you've got that settled. Inhale, sweep your arms up next to your ears. Relax your shoulders away. And again, if this bothers your shoulders, feel free to keep them at your hips or take your hands to prayer pose in front of your heart, whatever your body is calling for today. Warrior one. Take one more breath. Reverse warrior, right hand down to your right thigh on the back, left hand palm backwards, slight back bend, reverse warrior. Take one more breath. Hands to hips. Step forward with your right foot. All right, you guys can stay facing forward. I'm going to go ahead and turn just because it's a little bit easier for you to see these poses. Starting out in mountain pose. Again, grounding your feet, tightening your thighs, tuck your tail feathers, relax your shoulders, looking straight forward. Take a deep breath in. Slowly let it out. Take your hands to your hips. Chair pose. You're going to sit your bottom back down into an invisible chair behind you. At this point, your knees do go past your ankles. Make sure that it's not bothering your knees too much. Keeping your back as flat as you can. You don't want to stick your bottom really far out, but you want to sit back down into that chair. You can leave your hands at your hips if that feels good, or you can take them to heart center, or you can inhale them up next to your ears. The further you can squat down into it, the more your thighs will thank you later. One more breath. Exhale your hands to your heart. Keep the squat. We're going to revolve our chair. So you're going to take your right elbow and you're going to twist and hook it to the outside of your left knee. Take one more breath. Unhook that knee, swing around so you go to the other side. Left elbow, right knee. Take one more breath. Unhook, come back to center, reach your hands down to the mat, straighten your legs, forward fold. Slow, deep breath in. Long exhale out. Walk your hands one step forward. Cat, get away from the camera. Take one step back with both feet, down dog. Take a deep breath and let it out. Come down to your knees into tabletop. Swing your feet out to the side so you can sit down or somehow make your way to seated. Making sure you're in the middle of your mat. Roll your back down, coming down to the floor. Knees are bent, soles of the feet are on the ground. Hands can be beside you. They can be cactus arms. They can be at T, whatever's the most comfortable. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your knees drift to the right side. Keep your shoulder blades both firmly planted on the ground. Head can turn towards the left. One more breath here. Inhale your knees back to center. And exhale. Another inhale. And as you exhale, let them drift tough to the left, and your gaze can go towards the right. Take one more breath. Inhale your knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side a little bit. Tuck your head if you want. If you lifted your head, go ahead and lower that back down. Grab the soles of your feet, lift them towards the sky. Knees go wide, happy baby. Release your feet. Take your soles of your feet towards the sky. Hands come down by your hips. A little legs up the wall. You can point and flex your toes or make them go in circles. If you do circles, make sure you go both directions. Take one more deep breath. And then bend your knees, lower your feet down. If there's any last pose that you need to do, if you need to get another twist in, if you need a shoulder stand or maybe even a headstand, whatever you need to do, then I want you to get yourself settled and comfy and get ready for going into Shavasana. Remember, Shavasana, you can lie on your side, you can lie on your back, you could even lie on your belly. Whatever is the most comfortable pose for you, to just let your body take a few moments of rest. So hopefully you guys can get yourselves all settled. All right. Assuming that you guys have gotten yourselves all settled and tucked in, I want you to close your eyes, take a long, slow, deep breath in, and slowly let it out. Focus on your toes and let them relax. Relax the soles of your feet, your ankles, your shins and your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale out, let all the tension go from your legs. Relax your hips, letting all the tension go. Relax your lower back and your belly, your mid-back, your chest, your upper back, and your shoulders. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, your torso becomes relaxed and heavy. Relax your fingertips, the palms of your hands, your wrists, elbows, forearms, upper arms. Relax your shoulders. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, your arms become heavy and relaxed. Once again, relax your shoulders, your neck, the back of your head, the top of your head, your ears, forehead, cheeks, chin. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your throat. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, your head becomes heavy and relaxed. Scan your body one more time, finding any bits of tension. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, all the tension goes from your body.
You taught me the courage of stars before you left. How light carries on endlessly, even after death. The sureness of breath you explain the infinite. How rare and beautiful it is to even exist. I couldn't help but ask you to see it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find the pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find the pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. The shortness of breath I'll explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it truly is that we exist.
Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, waking your body up one small movement at a time. Maybe opening your palms, stretching your fingers, and then squeezing them into a tight fist and let them relax. Point your toes, flex your feet, let them relax. Rotate your wrists and your ankles, working up towards bending your knees and your elbows. Slowly getting your body moving from the outer edges towards the middle. Maybe wiggling side to side. Maybe an overhead stretch. Or maybe you're curling yourself into a tight ball. When you're ready, you can make your way up to a seated position. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly let it out. Ending my class with a quote today. It says, yoga is not about touching your toes. It is what you learn on the way down. So I thank you very much for coming and practicing with me today. And if you guys didn't see it, but when you watch the replay, maybe you'll see that the cat moved and adjusted the camera. Thank you very much again. Namaste.